My name is Dr. Sally Lopez, the high school principal. Welcome to Northern Senior Award Ceremony. We are all very pleased to honor our outstanding seniors with this presentation. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our superintendent, Dr. James Saruta.
Good evening. On behalf of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure to welcome parents and distinguished guests, administrators and faculty, and of course, seniors, the class of 2020. Dr. Lopez, administrators and faculty, thank you for another exceptional school year. It certainly will be one we remember for a lifetime. I would also like to recognize our active and retired military, our first responders, and healthcare providers. Thank you for giving so much to so many. For me, this evening has always been one of the highlights of the year. It's a pleasure to honor so many of our talented, dedicated students. I'm very proud of our senior class and how all persevered this spring. We faced many challenges together, and we are a stronger community as a result. I am appreciative of having the opportunity to have even just a small part to play in your high school experience. Seniors, you have my best wishes. It is an honor that I have the opportunity to give this scholarship tonight. I have been working on bringing the Air Force Junior ROTC program to Northern for over 20 years. 3 years ago, this goal was achieved. Suffice it to say, it was a hard get. I was thrilled for Northern, its students, and the entire community. The Air Force Junior ROTC is a program offered in schools across the country and prepares young men and women to become leaders in their respective communities and citizens of character. And this scholarship is personal to me. 3 years ago, my wife Alexis and I decided that the Air Force Junior ROTC scholarship would be a nice way to give back to Northern Burlington. We created this scholarship in honor of my in-laws, Stanley and Catherine Grabowski, both members of the greatest generation. Stan was a technical sergeant in the 101st Airborne, and he served in World War II at the Battle of the Bulge. It was there he earned a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star. And Catherine, his wife, who served in the Philadelphia Navy Yard during World War II, well, she was a true Rosie the Riveter. So I am pleased to give the Dr. James Saruta Air Force Junior ROTC Scholarship to Blue Squadron Superintendent, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Joshua Cassidy. Josh was named Director of Communications Cadet First Lieutenant in 2019, and this year he was named Gray Squadron Superintendent. Josh has been nominated into the Kitty Hawk Air Society, served as a team captain for the Blue and Gray Pep Rally, and was Homecoming King this year. Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Joshua Cassidy was a member of the varsity football team and the varsity track team. He participates on the Air Force Junior ROTC Raider team, Color Guard events, Relay for Life. Senior Aerospace Science Instructor Captain Sean Hoggs has strong praise for Joshua. Captain Hoggs writes, "Joshua is an unforgettable young man with enormous talent. It is my sincere pleasure to recognize Joshua Cassidy with this scholarship. I wish you the best of luck as you continue your studies next year at Rowan University."
The Major Thomas B. McGuire Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Taylor Barletta. The Bordentown Rotary Scholarships, there are two in the amount of $1,000. One is awarded to Nina Burden, and the other one is awarded to Kelsey Anisens. The American Legion Post 26 Leadership and Citizenship Scholarships, there are two in the amount of $500. One is awarded to Nina Burden, and one is awarded to Ravi Arya. The Springfield Township Education Association Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to Haley Hetnick.
And now for the Devi Ben and Chotubai Patel Memorial Scholarships, each in the amount of $501. There are 2 scholarships, one for the highest score in science and one for the highest score in math, will be presented by Delput and Anjana Patel.
Thank you. Hello, class of 2020. My daughter Anjana will be say a few words and present this award for best in maths and science for memory of my father and mother. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anju Patel, and I graduated from Northern in 1991. I am here today joined by my father, Dalpit Patel, who has been a resident of Mansfield Township for 50 years. This town is the home my siblings and I knew ever since we were born, and we are proud to be graduates of Northern Burlington County Regional High School. I still carry great memories of Northern from when I attended 29 years ago. My father, Dalpit Patel, and my uncle, Magan Patel, began offering these awards in 1994 in honor of their late parents, Mr. Chotubai and Mrs. Devi Ben Patel. Mr. Chotubai, my grandfather, was a school teacher back in India. For over 40 years, he taught children from elementary to high school in a village at a time when education was not easily accessible. He was a math genius, and with his dedication and passion for education, Mr. Chotubai provided a foundation for the village's children to go on to a brighter future. The subjects of math and science continue to be important fields of study. This year, we present the Devi Ben and Chotubai Patel Memorial Award in Science to Miss Athira Aryath. And we present the Devi Ben and Chotubai Patel Memorial Award in Math to Miss Athira Aryath. Congratulations to Athira on all your accomplishments and to the entire class of 2020. As you go forth, go with conviction and with compassion. Know that science is real and math gives us hope that every problem has a solution. May you continue to subtract hate and add love. May you continue your quest for truth. May you find the solutions our world very much needs, but most of all, may you be happy. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.
The JBMDL Spouses Club Scholarship offers 2 awards to Northern Burlington seniors. The first scholarship in the amount of $2,000 is awarded to Aspen McCullough. The second scholarship in the amount of $3,000 is awarded to Alexandra Lucero. Congratulations to both of you. The Columbus Home and School Association scholarships, 2 in the amount of $500 each, are awarded to Rachel Quigley and Elizabeth Banis. The Jacobstown Volunteer Fire Company Auxiliary Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Jocelyn Harrell. And now presenting the Northern Burlington Band Booster Scholarships, 4 scholarships each in the amount of $500. Miss Jen Quinlan.
Hi, I'm really honored to be here to provide these scholarships. I am the Band Booster president. Our scholarship process is as follows. We get a pool of names submitted to us from guidance, and 2 are chosen by our band director, Mr. Sean Linder, and 2 are chosen by our pit dads through a blind essay read. The pit dads, who you may see at football games moving all the equipment for the band, they read them with the names blacked out, and from there pick the best essay. So 2 winners are chosen through that process. The 4 winners for tonight are Gianna Morano, Natalie Jones, Kelly Whedon, and Ravi Arya. Congratulations, everyone.
The Parent Teacher Student Connection Scholarship Class of 2020, PTSC, has 4 $500 scholarships, and they are awarded to Nick Bogle, Kelly Whedon, Bailey Anderson, and Ronan Bongonkar. The Parent Teacher Student Connection Scholarship Class of 2020 PTSC also has three $350 scholarships, and they are awarded to Michael Colario, Lucas Mackay, Samayukta Jagannathan. The Mansfield Township Education Association Scholarship has 2 awards in the amount of $500. One goes to Colton Bichtel and one goes to Natalie Jones. The Mansfield Township Recreation Scholarship has 2 $200 awards, one going to Michael Colario and one going to Rachel Quigley. The Chesterfield Township Historical Association Scholarship Award is in the amount of $500, and that goes to Samayukta Jagannathan. Congratulations.
And now, presenting the Crosswicks Community Association Citizenship Award, one scholarship in the amount of $500, Mr. Daniel Wolverton.
Hello. It is always my privilege to return to my alma mater to present at Northern's Senior Awards Night. On behalf of the Crosswicks Community Association, it is my honor to present the 2020 Crosswicks Community Association Citizenship Award to Kenesha Raymond. Congratulations and best of luck.
And now presenting the James Boomer Walton Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Mr. Thaddeus Richards.
So first, it's a honor to be presenting this award on behalf of Dawn and Jim Walton and the rest of the Walton family. Before I get into it, I just want to talk a little bit about Boomer and talk about who he was as a human being and why this award and this scholarship is so meaningful to the community and to their family specifically. Boomer was a ray of sunshine. He was a great human being. He was the kind of kid that walked into a room and stole the show just with his smile. He was a fighter till the day he died. Any challenge you gave him, you guarantee he gave everything he possibly could to accomplish the task. And that nothing changed up until his last breath. It was an honor knowing him, but more so character-wise, he was a great friend, a great son, and a great brother. To me personally, he was my best friend. He did anything and everything I could ever ask a friend to do. He was always there for me. He always had my back. And he represented what I consider a brother to be. And to his older sisters, he was the best little brother. And to his younger sisters and younger brothers, I know he's a role model for them. Boomer tragically passed, unfortunately, due to a fight with addiction, a battle, with the disease of addiction. But I tell you what, his resilience throughout the whole process and his love never changed despite his battle. So I will say on behalf of the Dawn and Jim, they wish they could make this speech today, but unfortunately they're not able to. But they are so grateful for his memories and every moment spent with him. So with that said, I do want to present this scholarship award to Michael Colario. And Michael represents a lot of what made Boomer such a great human being. He's a kid that any challenge you give to him, he's willing to fight tooth and nail at it. And more importantly than that, he's a great teammate. He's a great brother. I had the honor of coaching him in football, and I will tell you that the kid would do anything for his brothers. So I know it's an honor to me that Dawn and Jim chose to select Michael Colario for this award. I just want to say again, congratulations, Michael, and I hope the best for you at Widener University. Congrats again, man.
The RCBC Academic Excellence Scholarship, a full year's tuition, goes to Morgan Taylor. The Timothy Greco Memorial Scholarship for a Mansfield resident the amount is $2,500, and that goes to Madison Sheets. The Timothy Greco Memorial Scholarship Computer Award is also in the amount of $2,500, and that goes to Dinos Klentziris. The Patricia Wendler Scholarship in the amount of $2,500 $500 is awarded to Catherine Anderson. The Heroes of October 12th Scholarship is a scholarship awarded to a student who is the child of a police officer, firefighter, or EMT, or a student directly involved in these types of community service. The fall of 2001 was a very turbulent time in the United States, especially so in central New Jersey. The tragic events of September 11th were fresh on our minds. Just 1 week later, anthrax-laced letters were found in the U.S. postal system, some of which were mailed in nearby Robbinsville, New Jersey. On October 12, 2001, a reserve military policeman from Fort Dix went on a rampage. He shot 2 fellow MPs and sped off in a Department of Defense police car. Once off base, he shot a Chesterfield Township police officer in the back and commandeered his patrol car. The crazed man then led local and state police on a high-speed chase down Route 206, ending at Columbus Farmers Market in Springfield Township, where he took a hostage. The MP was surrounded by police, and fortunately, the hostage broke free. In the ensuing shootout, a Mansfield Township police officer was seriously wounded, and the perpetrator was shot to death. This incident involved emergency personnel from nearly every northern Burlington sending district. We don't have to look far for our heroes. They are right here in our own communities. The Heroes of October 12, 2001 Scholarship is dedicated to those brave police officers, firefighters, and emergency medical technicians who race towards danger when the rest of us would rather run the other way. Pinelands Nursery is pleased to award this scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Ryan Cocatilo. The Springfield Township Home and School Scholarships, there are 2 in the amount of $1,000, and they are awarded to Catherine Anderson and Patrick Evanko. The Ladies Auxiliary of Springfield Fire Company Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Holly Fisher.
And now presenting the Donna J. Van Veldhuizen Memorial Scholarship, Chesterfield Public Education Fund, 2 scholarships, each in the amount of $500, Miss Carol Cooper Braun.
Thank you. The Chesterfield Public Education Fund is a group of volunteer parents of current students at Chesterfield Elementary School. We raise money to enhance and supplement the educational experience of our students. From laptops to magazine subscriptions to fees to compete in the Science Olympiad, our mission is to provide the students with resources that are limited by budget constraints. The CPEF was funded in 1997 when it became clear that there was a steady decrease in state funding for education. Donna J. Van Veldhuizen was one of the CPEF's founding members. When she died of cancer, a scholarship fund was set up in her honor to celebrate the spirit of community involvement that she possessed. Each year, the CPF recognizes 1 or 2 high school seniors who attended Chesterfield Elementary School and who have shown the true spirit of the mission to volunteer and give back to the community. We received 16 excellent essays this year, but there were 2 applicants whose essays clearly stood out due to their commitment to helping others. Each of these students will receive a scholarship in the amount of $500 to help with college-related expenses. The winners are Mahati Agamamidi and Kanisha Raymond. Congratulations to both of you and to the entire class of 2020.
The Robert Cummins Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $250 is awarded to Jaden Agron. The Columbus Grange number 58 award in the amount of $1,000 is awarded to Abigail Goodenough. Congratulations. And presenting the Chesterfield Township Education Association Scholarship, 1 scholarship in the amount of $700, Miss Melissa Chow and Miss Maria Prince.
Hi. Every year, the CTEA awards a scholarship to a former Chesterfield student. Applicants write an essay highlighting their achievements, goals, and how their time at Chesterfield has inspired them. The CTEA members read the essays, and then we take a vote.
So I would like to present this year's scholarship To a former student of mine, Sartak Upal, congratulations.
Congratulations.
The Michael D. Burns Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $700 is awarded to Guadalupe Luna. The Burlington County Association of Board Officials has a scholarship in the amount of $250, and that is awarded to Haley Archer. The Parker Farms Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Abigail Goodenough. The Sonny Scholarship in memory of Ronald Andrew Hogus in the amount of $300 is awarded to Seth Stewart. The North Hanover Township Senior Citizen Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Guadalupe Luna. The C.B. Lamb PTO Alumni Scholarships, there are two in the amount of $500, and they are awarded to Madison Metric and Pablo Luna Jr. The Ladies Auxiliary of Chesterfield Hose Company Scholarship in the amount of $500 is awarded to Nicolette Kelly Wilson. The Crafts Creek Watershed Association Marion Talon Environmental Education Scholarship in the amount of $300 is awarded to Megan Hemhouse. The FFA Alumni Scholarship in the amount of $400 is awarded to Abrielle Leinhart. Congratulations.
The Joseph M. Fennell Memorial Foundation Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 is going to be presented by Joseph's older sister, Miss Brandy Fennell.
Hi, I'm Brandy, and I'm Joseph's older sister, his oldest sister, actually. My brother Joseph was, he had many talents. In addition to working with our father full-time at his law firm, he also wrote poetry, he used to sing, play the piano, and he even had a YouTube channel where he would create different videos with his friends. So my family and I started the Joseph M. Fennell Memorial Foundation in his memory, and with the sole purpose of being able to help other young people with talents in the creative arts and performing arts to fulfill their dream and fulfill their potential. Unfortunately, my brother did not get to, but he still touched many lives while he was here. So on that note, I'd like to announce this year's winner, and actually she's our first winner, as this is the first time we're able to distribute this award, and it goes to Jasmine Livingston. Congratulations, Jasmine. My family and I were very touched by your application and essay, and the rest of the board members, there are 12 of us total, also chose your essay. So congratulations.
Smiley's Ice Cream Shop, in memory of David W. Hudson, is awarding 2 scholarships, each in the amount of $200, to Lorenzo Rapak and Julia Marnick. And now to present the award for the North Hanover Teachers Association James Bergevin Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000, Mrs. Kathy Miller.
Hello again. Yes, it is my honor to present this special award in honor of Jim Bergevin, who recently passed away unexpectedly. He was an avid baseball player, and it was our wish to present this award to a baseball player. The student who was chosen by the committee is Gio Menino. Best of luck and congratulations, Giovanni.
And now presenting the North Hanover Upper Elementary School PTO scholarships, 5, each in the amount of $500, Miss Allison Zarilli.
Hello, everyone. Our committee had the very hard task of going through all of wonderful, wonderful essays. We wish all of the North Hanover seniors, all of the Northern Burlington seniors, lots and lots of luck in this crazy class of 2020 year. You guys are awesome. You guys can persevere and go through anything. So without further ado, our committee has chosen Mr. Pablo Luna, Miss Maggie Moffett, Miss Riley Griff, Miss Guadalupe Luna, and Miss Hannah Alexander. Thank you so much for everyone. We wish we could have done everybody, but it was a very, very hard choice. Thank you so much, and go class of 2020.
As we recognize seniors during this event for their grades and accomplishments relative to our district standards, we also have an opportunity to acknowledge the significant accomplishments of students relative to national standards. I am proud to honor 6 students for perfect scores on the SAT subject test. SAT subject tests are the only national admissions test where students choose the tests that best showcase their strengths and interests. There are 20 subject tests in 5 general subject areas, including English, history, language, mathematics, and science. Each test is an hour long, all multiple choice, scored on a 200 to 800 point scale, and tests knowledge of subjects on a high school level. Some colleges grant an exception for credit for freshman course requirements if a student does well on a particular SAT subject test. Congratulations to the following seniors for these subject area perfect scores. Alvin Alex for American History and Math Level 2. Athira Ariath, Mathematics, American History, Chemistry, Math Level 2, and Physics. Pranav Ava, American History, Math Level 2, and Physics. Colton Cooper for Mathematics. Akhil Patil for Mathematics. And Aksha Sood for Mathematics. Congratulations to all.
And now presenting the Joseph Sakash Memorial Scholarships Award, 3 each in the amount of $1,000, Miss Michelle Van Skyver.
The Sakash Scholarship was created several years ago by a group of Northern teachers when Northern lost a much respected and loved colleague, Joseph Sakash. Today, the faculty, administration, and staff continue to contribute to the Sakash Scholarship Fund to memorialize all the Northern Burlington teachers who have passed away. Students do not apply for this scholarship. The faculty, administration, and staff nominate them. These nominations are based on the student's work ethic, attendance record, record of achievement, and potential for growth. This year, we are happy to award 3 $1,000 scholarships to the class of 2020. The students receiving these scholarships in alphabetical order are Ben Shorba, Renee Harris, and Maya Mutharanalingam. Congratulations.
And now presenting the Blue and Gray Knight Scholarship, 2 scholarships, each in the amount of $100. Miss Tara Corcoran and Miss Andrea Mastrina.
Hello. The first award is presented to Miss Remy Quinton.
And the second award goes to Rachel Quigley. On behalf of the committee, we want to thank you both for all of the energy, hard work, and dedication you've put into making Northern better these last 4 years. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
And now presenting the Northern Burlington County Regional Teachers Association Desire Inspired Scholarship, 1 scholarship in the amount of $500, Miss Kristen Cohen and Dr. Kieran Ramamurthy.
One of this year's recipients is Aspen McCullough.
Congratulations, Aspen. Great job.
And now presenting Miss Suzanne Solo.
Jasmine Livingston. Congratulations.
And now presenting Miss Shannon Hughes.
Congratulations, Natalie Jones.
And now presenting Miss Heather Duff.
The recipient this year is Catherine Anderson. Congratulations.
And now presenting the Northern Burlington Student Council Awards, Mr. Ed Del Russo.
Thank you. I'd like to announce the winner of the certificate and the medal, Nina Burden. I'd also like to announce the winner of a $250 scholarship, which goes to our president, Nina Burden. Student Council would not have been as successful as we were this year if it wasn't for her efforts. Thank you and congratulations.
And now presenting the National Honor Society Leadership Award, our NHS advisor, Mr. Jeff Newman.
The National Honor Society Leadership Award is a medal and certificate, and the 2020 award goes to Brett Hubbard. When Brett Hubbard won the presidency of NHS last June, many of us figured it was just going to be a continuation of the Hubbard dynasty as he was taking over the role from his brother Derek. No one could ever have predicted the circumstances that would come into play throughout this past school year, however, and Brett has risen above it all. MD Arnold once wrote, "A good leader leads the people from above them. A great leader leads the people from within them." So Brett must be a great leader, for that is who he is, someone amongst the people. I've been fortunate enough to not only have had Brett as president of NHS this past year, but he was also in my AP Calculus class this year and my honors pre-calculus class last year. He's always been a true blessing. Brett has been a commendable leader. He has led with conviction and by example. He has supported all endeavors that the NHS, and though his term may have been cut somewhat short through this pandemic, he has never once complained about that. That is what true leadership is all about. Congratulations, Brett Hubbard, this year's recipient of the National Honor Society Leadership Medal.
And now for the NHS Financial Scholarships.
The first scholarships given out by the National Honor Society are the Leadership Financial Awards, $500 each, given to Alvin Alex and Crystal Kim. The next financial awards are called the Service Awards. They are $200 each, and they're being given to Reagan Galtan, Megan Hemminghouse, Rashida Reddy, Kisachi Sendi, and Sartaka Paul. And NHS also supports the Kellyanne Maxwell Award. The Kellyanne Maxwell Financial Award is given to a senior who has had to overcome huge personal problems and still have academic success through it all. This year's award goes to Nicolette Kelly Wilson. Congratulations to all of you.
Hello, I'm Dr. Stella, the Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Professional Development. In its third year in the district, Northern Burlington's Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps has been recognized nationally as a distinguished unit with merit. As a cadet-led corps, it is not only our 3 instructors, but all of the cadets who are responsible for this designation for the district. I'm proud to introduce Senior Aerospace Science Instructor, Captain Sean Hoggs, to present the Department Award.
It is a great pleasure that I nominate Cadet Pranav Olive for the NB JROTC Department Award. Since his sophomore year in the program, Pranav has been a difference maker. He is a caring and kind student who always chose to lead from the front, never shying away from a challenge. From creating the first cadet guide associated with the program that exceeded national standards, to ultimately becoming its corps commander and helping it become a distinguished unit with merit in only its second year, the program will forever be in his debt. Pranav is a mature, warm-hearted student who's always prepared and ready to learn in class. As my Silk, he took it upon himself to offer support to his peers and the underclassmen in a gentle and understanding way. Pranav, also affectionately called Mom by the Cadet Corps, made it a point of saying hello to as many cadets as possible each day and brought an exemplary attitude to the program. There's no doubt that Pranav will continue to do great things as he moves on to Princeton University. As I always say to Pranav, remember me when you're famous. Incredible job this year, young man. Well done. Thank you.
Congratulations, seniors. I'm proud of you and all of your accomplishments on the way towards your path to graduation. I am Mr. Matthew Conowitz, Director of Instruction here to introduce you to the teachers that will be presenting the awards for 21st Century Life and Career Skills, as well as Visual and Performing Arts. Congratulations to all of you. I look forward to seeing you and your success in the future. I am now joined by Ms. Susan Stant, representing the Agri-Science program. She's here to recognize the 12th grade Agri-Science student.
I'm very proud to be able to present this year's Senior Award in Agri-Science. I'm sure that many teachers could agree, it isn't every day a student like Abby Goodenough walks through your door. Although I haven't had the privilege of having Abby in my class, I've been able to see her grow through our Ag program and FFA. This year, Abby has served as our FFA chapter president. She has become a student that you can always rely on to get the job done. There hasn't been a task thrown her way that she hasn't gone above and beyond to see through. She excelled in her classes as well as anything she has sought to achieve in FFA. In my time at Northern, I haven't met another student with as much dedication and passion for agriculture as Abby. She has not only shown this in the classroom, but also outside of the classroom. She has developed amazing leadership qualities which have helped her advocate for agriculture in school as well as outside of school. Although her time at Northern is coming to an end, I know that we haven't even scratched the surface of the great things Abby has in store. I know that wherever life leads her, she will make it a success. I can't wait to see the wonderful things she has yet to do. Congratulations, Abby. You have truly earned this honor. You hold the power to help make the future of agriculture great.
I'm joined here with Mr. Kyle Schreiner to present the Engineering Senior Scholar Award.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the 2020 recipient of the 12th grade Applied Technology Engineering Scholar Award, Andy Nava. From day one of this school year, Andy has proven himself to be a dependable, intelligent, inquisitive, and kind young man. He is the type of student that any teacher would want in their classroom. Andy knows his strengths and his weaknesses, and therefore he is not afraid to ask questions when confused and follows through on the guidance that he is given. He is a natural leader. He models the way for others without having to be asked, and I know that several students in his engineering classes are better off because they had Andy as a classmate. In several engineering projects this past year, Andy happened to be on the team that performed the best in final testing. This did not happen by chance. Andy is a major reason why any team that he is a part of finds ultimate success. It is not just his intelligence that will carry him far, but his ability to work with and lead others, his persistence in finding a better solution, and his positive demeanor that is infectious. I look forward to hearing of this young man's future endeavors. The sky is definitely the limit. Congratulations, Andy.
It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Adam Parker to present the Applied Technology Scholars Award.
As a teacher, I would like to think that every one of my students is honest, hardworking, and constantly striving to make my classroom a community of friendship, acceptance, and learning. The reality of this is that students, like everyone else, have good days and bad days, classes they like and classes they don't like, people to whom they are kind, and unfortunately, people to whom they are not. One of the few exceptions I have found to this rule is Megan Hemminghouse. While I'm sure Megan has preferences for certain people, subjects, or activities, you wouldn't know it by how she acts. She is always the first to lend a helping hand in any situation, whether it is tutoring another student, cleaning up the school and the community, volunteering her time for work on theatrical sets, or working with younger students to help them have a great camp experience. While many people this year struggle with the idea of being locked in their home and working remotely, it was just another chance for Megan to shine. She was able to help others by keeping their spirits up and trying to spread joy instead of frustration. It is this kind of upbeat spirit and desire to make the world a better place that will lead Megan to a full life of success. While I will be sad to see her leave Northern, I am excited for the next group of people whose lives will change and be richer for knowing her. It is with pleasure that I present this year's Senior Material Awards to Megan Hemminghouse.
Hello, I am here with Ms. Taryn McGee, who will be representing the Art Department in offering the 12th grade Art Award.
Award for two-dimensional art is presented to Jacob Dotson. It was very difficult to select one because we have a number of deserving students in AP Art this year. Jacob has consistently maintained an A+ average in advanced placement studio art, but that does not set him apart yet. He is a talented artist with a sophisticated analytical ability that enhances him to create art and write about it in such an engaging way. What sets Jacob apart from the rest goes beyond academic ability and puts him in a class all of his own. Though Jacob has a passion for understanding art and concepts, he also stays after class to discuss art and different topics with me. He has worked to fully develop his art skills by joining the National Art Honor Society. Additionally, Jacob took on the challenge of preparing himself to take the AP Art exam this year. He has distinguished himself as a phenomenal artist here at Northern and at Teen Arts. When Jacob was a junior, his painting won honorable mention at the spring competition. This year, his skills increased even more, and as a result, his triptych, called Determination and Persecution, was chosen to be exhibited at the Smithville Mansion exhibition. I couldn't be more proud of his achievements this year. Jacob is a joy to have in the classroom and the type of student who enhances the learning experience for all those who have the opportunity to work with him. It is a pleasure to present the Senior Art Department Award for the class of 2020 to Jacob Dotson.
I would now like to introduce you to Miss Lori Nadolny, representing the Business Department Senior Scholar Award.
The 12th grade Business Award goes to future CEO, business teacher, and/or entrepreneur, Maggie Gelati. Whether she chooses one of these careers, a combination of these careers, or any other business career, we have no doubt that she will succeed. Maggie has taken almost every business class at Northern, and she always does an outstanding job. This year is no exception. In addition to her work in her business classes and outstanding grades, Maggie is a Silk in Accounting 2, a school store manager, the DECA chapter president, a Team DECA Relay for Life team captain, and a Relay for Life committee member. In all of these areas, Maggie demonstrates outstanding business knowledge, leadership skills, commitment, responsibility, and the so many other skills and competencies which are required to be successful in the business world. Additionally, she is always kind, helpful, and welcoming. We have no doubt that she will do well in college and beyond. Congratulations, Maggie. We wish you all the best.
This is Dr. Sally Lopez, and at this time, I have the pleasure of introducing Ms. Diana Lee, who will present the Senior Chinese Language Award.
Thank you, Dr. Lopez. It's my great honor to present the Chinese Senior Award to Mandy Lee. The young lady, Mandy Qiaofeng, who receives this honor today, has not only brought diligence, motivation, passion, and dedication to AP Chinese class, but also always impressed me with her ready-to-learn attitude. Qiaofeng, every time when you come to the class, immediately you set up your iPad and ready to work and take notes, joyfully. Every day inside the classroom, you put forth your best effort to learn the Chinese language. You share your thoughts, you present excellent work to the class. Surely your grade is wonderful. Along with your excellent academic performance, Qiaofeng, you also exhibit a loving heart to help others in need and continuously to show your care. You never hesitate to lend hands to your classmates and demonstrate the leadership quality of observant and thoughtful, responsive and reliable. I know I can always rely on you in class. What's even memorable to me as your teacher is your continuous endeavor to participate in all Chinese-related projects and activities as a capable leader. The time, energy, and effort you put forth to make the Chinese language and the culture shine and touch everybody's heart. You are truly an advocate for our Chinese program at Northern. You lead as a role model not only to your classmates and friends, but to the young generation of your time as well. I will miss you greatly, Qiaofeng, You have been an absolute pleasure in my class during the past year, and I'm confident that you will continue to succeed in whatever you do. 相信你一定会有美好的未来。祝你前程似锦，一帆风顺。Thank you.
Hello, I am now joined with Mr. David Taylor, our choral director, to present the 12th grade choral award.
This year's 12th grade choral award goes to Maya Muthuramalingam. Maya has been my student for the past 4 years, and in that time, I have had the pleasure of teaching her in the chamber choir, the chorale, and in the musical. When I first met Maya in chamber choir her freshman year, she was already a leader and had such amazing pitch for a student of her age. I was amazed once I heard her solo preparing for all South Jersey auditions that we had a major talent on our hands. She is an all-around singer and total musician. She is able to sing with the Angels and your latest Billie Eilish pop song. For the past 4 years, Maya has been a section leader in all of my choirs. Maya has auditioned and made the All South Jersey Choir for the past 4 years and the New Jersey All-State Choir for the past 3 years. Maya was one of 2 students that made into the All-Eastern Chorus and performed in April at the NAFME East Conference in Pittsburgh, PA last spring. It's truly amazing how she has made every possible honors choir that she auditioned for. Speaking of which, auditioned at the prestigious NYU Contemporary Music Program and got in. Wow, Maya, that's amazing. We are so proud of you. This past January, Maya was picked as a lead in our spring musical Sister Act as Mother Superior. Even though we weren't able to hear our final productions as usual, all of her peers and the faculty were so impressed with the level of production and leadership as a senior. We will miss her so much next year. Whether it's performing in the chorale, representing our school at extracurricular choirs, Miss Muthuramalingam has been such an important part of our program for the past 4 years in high school. Thank you for all that you have done for me, the students, and our program here at NBC. Thank you, Maya.
Congratulations to all of our seniors. Presenting the 2020 Computer Science Award is Mr. Carlos Pavel.
Jamie has been a great student over these last couple of years, during which time he has taken Intro to Computer Programming and Computer Programming Algorithms. It was actually these 2 classes that persuaded Jamie to decide to study computer science at college. And hopefully his professors will also have awesome music playing in the background while students debug their code. Otherwise, we might just find Jamie changing his major. Jamie is a dedicated student and a pleasure to have in class. He's recognized both by teachers and coaches as a great student athlete, a competitor who never gives up. He's conscientious and good-natured, one who offers both positive instruction and takes correction well. I wish Jamie all the best in college and beyond.
I'd like to introduce Mr. Chorba, who is one of our English teachers, and he is going to introduce to us this year's Senior Award recipient for English.
It is with great pleasure that I present the Senior Award for English to Abhijay Eshwar. I first met Abhijay several years ago as part of a Boy Scout activity in which the boys delivered food to welfare motels for those in need. A good 6 or 7 years passed before he showed up in my English class as a high school senior. He hadn't gained much weight, but he added a lot of hair. If you know Abhijay, you know what I mean. The initial fortuitous meeting proved to be a prescient indication of Abhijay's nature. He's a gifted student, true, but his generosity, kindness, and motivation to make the world a more hospitable place is what makes him special and worthy of this recognition. Abhijay is an English teacher's dream. He loves to read. He is his own toughest critic, frustrated that he doesn't read more. Abhijay is passionate about literature. He is fascinated by the writing of authors such as the great Colombian-born Gabriel Garcia Marquez and the Chilean poet Pablo Neruda. Abhijay hopes to learn several different languages so he can read writers such as Marquez and Neruda in their original tongue. In class, Abhijay was slow to speak, but once he got started, watch out. Most days found Abhijay and a few classmates staying well past the bell to discuss a topic further. His classmates looked to him as a leader, partly because of his talent as a thinker, but mostly due to his ability to communicate his ideas. I am most inspired by Abége's patience, his willingness to listen, and his proclivity for kindness. I can't imagine what the future holds for Abége, but all of our tomorrows are a little bit safer with people like Abége in the world. And I'm proud to honor Abége Eshwar with the 2020 Senior Award for English.
Hello, this is Dr. Lopez, and at this time I would like to introduce Madame Kim, who will present the Senior French Language Award.
Bonjour. The Senior Award goes to Mademoiselle Ria Patel. The hardest part of being a teacher is this moment right now, knowing that this will be the last speech that I will write to someone so special like you, Ria. Honestly, I prefer the bonjour, madame, much more than adieu, madame. It is even harder with you because I've known you since your freshman year. That is 4 years of French and 1 silk with me. I certainly feel like you are a member of my family right now. And all throughout these years, you showed endurance, ambition, enthusiasm, motivation, high achievement, and most of all, how you were so prepared for this class, no matter the challenges, the difficulties of a subject like our first years of AP French at Northern. You are also a very creative and original person. I've always enjoyed and admired your creative writing, your presentations, and projects. One needs to admit that your success goes along with a genuine person you are, always positive, self-confident, cheerful, courageous, and respectful to everyone. I'm so proud of your growth and your maturity all throughout these 4 years of high school. In fact, so much of Ria around me, you ended up being called Mama Ria. I know you don't like this. Yes, if anyone is going to miss you, Ria, even more than myself, it will be these students in French too, the one that you helped in your silk class. You became like a role model to them. Mama Ria, they call you. Next year will not be the same in this class. Who will write all these beautiful, neat, handwritten notes on my whiteboard? Who will be helping those students who need help? To whom will I go for new ideas and suggestions? Who will look over and start checking my papers? And how about outside the class time? The many hours you have sacrificed after school to help tutor students in the high school and in the middle school. Ria, you have so much goodness and talents all in one. I'm going to miss you and miss every bit of Ria. I want to finish this with a big merci, an au revoir, not an adieu, so we hope to see you again at Northern. From the bottom of my heart, merci Ria, and I wish you the very best in your future studies in college. Best luck, bonne chance, and keep excelling in French. We'll miss you dearly. Au revoir, et bonne chance, et mille félicitations. Hurrah, Ria!
Hello, my name is Chris Cataline, Director of Instruction for Health and Physical Education. At this time, I'd like to introduce Ms. Elizabeth Kelleher, who will be presenting the 12th grade Senior Award for Health and Physical Education.
Good morning. The health and physical education staff always looks for an individual who puts forth his or her best effort every day. It is also very important that they are always prepared for class, demonstrate positive leadership skills, and are a role model for others. This student has consistently demonstrated through participation in both health and physical education activities a commitment to excellence. For these reasons, plus many more, Mason Buckaloo has been selected as this year's Health and Physical Education Award recipient. His competitive spirit, combined with good sportsmanship and a great attitude, has set him apart from the rest of the class. Not only does Mason exemplify all that I've mentioned, he's also stood out to me all year as someone with good character, demonstrating in all he does characteristics such as integrity, honesty, and accountability. A quote by Stephen Covey seems especially fitting when I think about my experience all year with Mason in class. Our character is basically a composite of our habits. because they are consistent, often unconscious patterns. They constantly, daily express our character. Each day I was greeted by Mason, I was thanked by Mason, and I was asked if I needed help cleaning up from the day's activities. How many teachers can say they get a thank you from a student on a regular basis simply for doing their job of teaching? Mason's character shines through in all he does each day, and it was an honor to have him in class this year. He contributed to the class with a positive attitude and willingness to enthusiastically engage in any task that was asked of him. There is no doubt that his strength of character and determination will serve to get him very far in life. He is an all-around great student and an even better person, someone we should all strive to be like. It gives me great pleasure and pride to present this award to Mason Buckaloo. Congratulations, Mason.
I would now like to introduce Mr. Sean Lindner to present the Instrumental Music Scholars Award.
Thank you. This year's recipient of the Instrumental Music Award has played an integral part of almost every aspect of the instrumental music department at Northern Burlington. During the school day, she was a trombone player in wind ensemble and a silk for concert band. After school, she was a section leader in marching band and a soloist in the jazz ensemble. She has also taken charge of the Triumph Music Honor Society this year as the president and made many impactful changes. I've known the student for the past 4 years and have honestly could not have thought of another more deserving person for this award. She truly has left her mark on the instrumental music program and will be missed next year. This year's recipient of the Instrumental Music Senior Award is Natalie Jones.
I have the pleasure of introducing Mr. Gene Graff to present one of our seniors with this year's Mathematics Award.
Hello. The winner for the 2020 Math Department Senior Award is Akil Patil. I have enjoyed the privilege of working with Akil over the past 2 years in my AP Calculus classes. In that time, I have gotten to know Akil as more than just an outstanding math student, but also as an absolutely genuine young man. Akil's work ethic is top-notch. Every assignment, big or small, is done with thought and care. He has consistently earned perfect or near perfect scores all year. At the conclusion of his junior year, Akil's hard work paid off with him earning the highest possible score of a 5 on the AP Calculus exam. Scores and grades do show Akil's commitment to academic excellence. What it does not show is how Akil takes time to help others in and out of class. He can lead a small group discussion or sit back and participate as well. In this new and different time of virtual learning, I really enjoyed some of the conversations Akil and I have had discussing different practice problems and strategies as he prepared for this year's AP exam. His control of the content and his insightful questions are remarkable. I am so proud of Akil and everything he's accomplished as a Greyhound. Now it's time to sit back and see what great things he can do moving forward. Congratulations, Akil.
Presenting the class of 2020's Biological Science Award is Miss Vicki Peroli.
It is my honor to present this year's Biological Science Award to Jocelyn Harrell. Not only has she taken and excelled in all of the upper-level life science courses, she is also an outstanding silk for AP Biology. Jocelyn is a positive ray of sunshine in the classroom. She is always ready to learn or help her peers or teachers. Jocelyn would enter AP Biology each day with a bright, "Good morning," and "What can I do to help today?" My class was so lucky to have her there to guide them during labs, answer questions about content, or to provide advice to survive the course. Not only is she a star in AP Biology, she is also an accomplished honors human anatomy student. Academically, Jocelyn was one of the top students in her anatomy class, and there was a lot of competition. But this isn't what made Jocelyn the best choice for this award. It was her sincere, enthusiastic interest in learning about biology and the human body. She embraced every assignment with eagerness and curiosity, and this didn't stop when we switched to remote learning. Jocelyn is one of the few students who have taken advantage of every optional activity provided to them. Mrs. Rapazzi will miss sneaking up behind Jocelyn and scaring her. It has been a joy to teach Jocelyn, a privilege to have her as a silk, and an even bigger sense of pride that she's going to my alma mater. She's going to make me look really good to my former professors. We know that Jocelyn is going to be a superstar and stand out to her peers, teachers, mentors, and future colleagues. Congratulations, Jocelyn.
Presenting this year's Senior Physical Science Award for 2020 is Mr. Mike Ishak.
The life cycle of a star is fairly complex. Average stars like our sun go through a fairly typical life, eventually growing to a red giant and ending as a white dwarf. More massive stars are way more interesting though, and a few different results can happen. I want to introduce you to a certain massive star, this year's Senior Physical Science Award winner, Athira Arayath. I met Athira when she was in 9th grade and her star was already burning bright. Athira's G&T teacher, Miss Maestrina, suggested she attend our high school physics field trip to Drexel University, typically for juniors and seniors, after learning of her affinity for physics via her passion project on cosmology and life beyond Earth. Her love of physics clearly evolved at a young age. The purpose of the trip was to attend a physics open house and keynote lecture by the Associate Head of Physics at MIT, Dr. Nergis Mavalvala, one of the lead physicists studying the incredible phenomenon of gravitational waves. Fast forward several years, and now Athira might be sitting in Dr. Mavalvala's classroom, as Athira will study physics at the legendary Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I get goosebumps every time I think about this connection. The beloved Carl Sagan said that we are made of star stuff. Athira has all the core ingredients needed to become a massive star, and then some. She is incredibly intelligent, or as they say at MIT, Athira is wicked smart. Athira is also deeply curious. She has such an innate penchant for learning and acquiring knowledge. Athira is also extremely diligent in her work habits. She has an impressive ability to keep working through a complex topic until she fully understands it. Athira's star shines incredibly bright in the classroom, where she routinely aces exams that most of her peers struggle with, but she is graciously humble about it. She also works well with her colleagues around her and assists them if they're having trouble understanding something in class. As a massive star would, Athira has a positive gravitational influence on all of those other bodies around her. I'm so incredibly proud of and inspired by Athira. Her stardom will continue to grow at MIT, where certainly she will enter into her red supergiant phase, and anything is possible after that. I can't wait to detect the gravitational wave that I know your stardom will one day cause in the future. Thank you, Athira, and Ad Astra.
I'd like to introduce Ms. Tomasetti, who is one of our social studies teachers, and she's going to introduce to us today this year's Senior Award recipient for social studies.
The Social Studies Department is thrilled to present Maya Muthuramalingam with this honor. Maya is truly a humanitarian. She is an intelligent, thoughtful, and empathetic student who views social studies as an opportunity to learn about the world in the hopes of improving the lives of others. Maya is a student who encourages her peers to consider multiple perspectives, and she treats others with kindness and respect. Throughout this unprecedented situation, Maya has used it as an opportunity to highlight the needs of groups of people who most require assistance and resources. Her selflessness and passion are admirable and inspirational. The Social Studies Department is so proud to present her with this award and congratulates her on her numerous accomplishments.
This is Dr. Lopez, and at this time I would like to present Dr. Dorado, as she will present the Senior Spanish Language Award.
Hello, I am pleased to present this 12th grade Spanish Language Award to Gabriela Rodriguez. Gabriela is a self-reliant AP literature student. I have had the pleasure to see Gabriela grow both academically and personally. She has become an articulate, forthright student who does not shy away from challenges, but persists until she feels confident to achieve her highest. Hers is a growth mindset that brings the power of yet to the academic podium. Gabriela has revealed that sharp-eyed and self-aware perspective on understanding and reflecting on the complex issues underlying the classics of the Spanish literature. She has shown remarkable work ethic and creativity, consistently presenting well-organized projects that reflect her insightfulness and creative abilities. When she embarks on a task, she will thrive solving its challenges. Gabriela is her most sincere critic, open and receptive to criticism, taking feedback with humility and self-reflection. Gabriela has embraced her linguistic and cultural capital, utilizing them as a catalyst
to succeed academically in both English and Spanish. These afford her a unique ability to approach any issue or theme from a unique perspective, bringing a fresh outlook to any issue that we debate in class. So just as Shakespeare's Pardo Bazan's or Cortázar, strong-willed and independent female characters, Gabriela, you are set forth to be the hero of your own story.
It is my pleasure now to introduce Miss Jennifer Huckleberry with the Theater Scholars Award.
I am very honored to present the Senior Award for Theater Arts to Reagan Gatam. Reagan began her journey in theater arts at Northern Burlington way back in the middle school theater class. I was very nervous as a first-year teacher, and I started my day off in the middle school. Reagan immediately grabbed my attention with her awesome purple lipstick, electric guitar purse, and a binder with a bunch of classic rock bands all over it. I was shocked to learn not only did she know who Aerosmith was, but had been to their concerts just like me. I immediately was her biggest fan. In class, she always gave 510% because 110% just wasn't good enough. In high school, she was involved in anything and everything theater. Fall play, spring musical, theater competition team, thespian society. To be honest, she dominated them all and for all 4 years. To make things even better, she did it all while staying highly focused on academics, taking honors and AP classes. In this year's spring musical, Reagan was cast as one of the leads, Mother Superior, in Sister Act. She was the first student to ever receive a standing ovation from the directors during a rehearsal. Reagan, you are extremely talented and hardworking in every aspect of what you do. I am so thankful to have been your teacher, but other than encouraging you out of your shell in 8th grade, the rest of the journey has been all you, and I'm so glad I was there to see you shine.
I am now joined with Mr. James Dowd, who will present the Video Production Senior Scholars Award.
This year's Video Production Senior Scholars Award goes to Brett Hubbard. As a Silk this year, Brett has truly been a leader in and out of the classroom. His knowledge, maturity, and ability to work with students of various skill levels was a tremendous asset this year in video. His cool, calm, and collected demeanor is very refreshing and can be a very, very busy time in our class. I want to thank Brett for all of his hard work over the past 3 years as a video production student, and I want to congratulate him on his senior award for his work as a Silk and as a role model this year for our students. Congratulations, Brett.
And to present the Boys Soccer Scholarship, Coach Faust.
The recipients of the Sam Smith Bill Scholarship awarded for $300 each is 3 players, Andy Nava, Luca Parlato, and Akil Patel.
Congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Hello. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation and would once more like to congratulate our seniors. Thank you.